So I just got weighed in, and before I have a mental breakdown, I need to make this video. So I don't think I've done a weigh-in video in 2 weeks. Sorry about that. But okay, so 2 weeks ago I was up 1 pound. Last week I was down 0.6. This week I'm up 1.4, 1.2, 1 point something. I am 171 pounds. So close to getting back to 169, and I'm beyond frustrated. I can't do this anymore. I can't keep going up and down in weight. And I can't tell you why. I mean, okay, yesterday I did go to the Ren Fair. I had fish and chips. I didn't like the fish and chips, and I wasn't gonna, and old me would have eaten the whole thing just because I have it. I did not eat the whole thing. I decided I didn't like the fish. I didn't eat it. I decided the chips, not good. Didn't eat it. Didn't eat the whole thing. I did drink an entire thing of Dr. Pepper. It was hot. I had a little bit of iced tea. I had, what else? I had a spicy chili chocolate dip mango. It was really good. But none of that stuff I would think would, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I am doing calorie counting, and I love calorie counting. I actually track. It's easy for me to do, and I feel, above all else, I feel satisfied. I feel satisfied. I don't feel stuffed. I don't feel I'm overdoing it. I'm eating the same crap I was eating on Weight Watchers. I'm just not, I'm just eating the same stuff I was eating on Weight Watchers, just maybe I'll add like a little bit more sauce or a little bit more this or that, but it's not like I'm eating a cookie or whatever every single day. Maybe I do eat a little bit more sweets, which I might need to tone down, but I'm not eating a whole bunch to warrant so much weight gain. And I do go to the gym. I go to the gym and I do work out a lot. I lift weights. I do a lot of that kind of stuff. So, God, I just want a loss after a loss. Like last week I was like 0.6, okay, whatever. And then this week plus 1 point something. Do I just go back to Weight Watchers? But if I go back to Weight Watchers, I know again I'll be in the same boat. I'll be starving. 28 points on the diabetic plan. I don't know who that's cutting it for, but it's not cutting it for me. But at this point I'm just like, maybe I need to go back. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe there's something on calorie counting that I'm not doing. But there are so many people who are losing weight on calorie counting. But I feel happy and satisfied on calorie counting. And if I go back to Weight Watchers, I'll be hungry and miserable. So I don't know, at least until they change their system again, at least until they reformulate the points, they come up with another algorithm, at least until then. My neck hurts really bad. I don't know why. Probably the stress. Oh. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm doing everything right. Why is the weight not? It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. And I'm just like, okay, well, if I go back to Weight Watchers, like any plan you do, you should give it at least a month. I haven't even been doing calorie counting for a month. Maybe my body needs to get used to it. It needs to get used to eating a little bit more. Again, I'm not eating more junk. Actually, this week I was a little indulgent, I will say. But it's just demotivating. It's demotivating. Like, you can do everything right. You can be like, oh God, I had such a great week. And then when you get on the scale and it's telling you something different, it just changes your whole tone, and it just puts you in a bad mindset. And it's just seeing that, and I understand why people quit, because you do this, you see, oh, I'm up despite doing everything right. Like, forget if I'm gaining weight anyways, if I'm gonna keep gaining weight anyways, then I'm just gonna stop doing everything. If I'm going to gain weight, then I'm going to gain weight the right way. Like, what's the point in doing all of this if I'm just going to gain weight? If I'm gaining weight, eating right, and exercising, then why not just stop doing the unpleasant stuff and gain weight by not exercising? And I think that's the mindset people get into when they're in this place. But I mean, obviously I'm not going to quit, but I don't know if I should go back to Weight Watchers. And I understand why people do both too. I understand why some people do calorie counting and Weight Watchers. That's too much for me. And I think that's too much in general. So I don't know. I'm really frustrated. And if it was someone else coming up to me in this, I would say, okay, what would I say to you? If you came up to me and you were saying the same crap I'm saying right now, what would I say? I'd say, okay, well, you're not going to quit because you're definitely going to gain a lot more than 1 point whatever next week if you quit. So let's dial it back. Here's a fresh new week, fresh new set of points, fresh new set of calories, whatever. So what are we doing? What are we doing today? What does this week look like? You don't need to keep eating. We've had a lot of birthdays and I have been indulgent. So we don't need to be eating. I haven't been overly indulgent though. So we don't need to be eating cakes. We don't need to be eating any more sweets. Dial it back. Eat your breakfast, eat your lunch, eat a proper dinner. You know what to do. Now, as a matter of going back to calories or points, yeah, you haven't been doing calories for even a month. Your body's probably still getting used to it. Your body is used to not eating and being starved. So reintroducing food to your body, give it a minute. And if by the mid-June, you're still gaining weight, you're still not at 165 at least. Okay, that might be a lot. But if you're not like 168 by mid-June, then yeah, go back to Weight Watchers. But right now, if you like calorie counting and you don't feel miserable and you feel great about it and you feel remotivated about your weight loss journey, you're not seeing something on the scale, okay, oh well, next week's another week. You might lose something next week. So next week is another week. Set ourselves up for success. Don't quit. Next week's another week. By mid-June, okay, give it until mid-June. By June 15th, if you haven't seen if you haven't seen a loss on the scale, like 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks back to back loss on the scale, then yeah, maybe go back to Weight Watchers. Something's amiss. But keep doing what you're doing. Be mindful, and the loss will come. The loss will come. But just what do you need to do? So feel really sad. Feel really unmotivated. But it's like a gain. Could be a gain of muscle. Could be muscle. I don't know. I wish Weight Watchers scales said that. They have really old school scales where you get up and it's like when you get on it and it's just, oh, plus 1 pound of what? Fat? Because that's what I'm thinking automatically. Is it 1 pound of fat? Is it 1 pound of water weight? What 1 pound of what? So I wish if they had those new scales where you get on it and it breaks it down and it says, yeah, you gained 1 pound, but this is your body compilation. You have this much muscle, this much whatever, this much whatever. I think that would take a little bit of burden off, because right now I'm like, this is all 1 pound of fat. Could be water weight. It could be fat, because I haven't been eating that great. So I don't know, my friends. We'll see. Just really sad right now. So hopefully your journey's better. If not, stick to it. But I thought I'd just come out here and vent. And I feel a little bit better after doing so. Anyways, I will see you guys next week. And let me know how you're doing. Bye.